develop skills, double unders, clean and jerks, snatches, bar muscle ups, ring muscle ups, handstand walking, handstand holding, handstand obstacle courses. There are so many individual skills within CrossFit. There are beginner basic skills that will get you a baseline in the CrossFit realm, as well as a good level of fitness. And there are the more advanced skills that are a bit more competition based and almost unnecessary, but specific to the sport of CrossFit. If you want to become a successful athlete, you're going to have to develop all of these skills. But how is there a good way, or what kind of way can we really focus on to help develop our skills to become more comfortable with these movements? A couple of key points I want to point out. Firstly, consistency is the number one way to develop skills. After reading my book, Why We Sleep, number 2 is going to be sleeping as well. They did an experiment on famous pianist players and how they rehearse for song. These piano players complained of not being able to master a skill or a song on a certain day. However, but after a full complete night of sleep, they were able to flawlessly play the same song and avoid the mistakes that they had on the previous day. They believe in deep REM sleep, your body's able to put together certain problems and solve them, specific to motor neuro skills that we develop throughout the day. If we apply that same logic to our training, things like double unders, things like handstand holding, specific skills that require a motor element can be developed with a good night's sleep. Of course, you need some level of consistency and practice to help make these skills better, but sleep and practice makes perfect. When I think about dedicating time to a skill, I'm looking at 10 to 15 minutes per day to specifically work that skill every 1 to 2 days per week. So maybe every odd day I'd be working on my double unders. Every even day I'd be working on my handstand holding. And that way throughout the week, I'm A, not getting frustrated or overloading those certain muscles, but B, I'm still consistently working on that skill and creating a good habit around it. We don't want to work on skills that we've already well developed. The ones that we struggle on the most are the ones that we need to focus on the most. Tip number 3 is frustration. Obviously, you can get super frustrated in something that you're not good at, and that's very normal. As adults after the age of 21, it becomes almost twice as difficult to learn motor neuro skills or motor skills in general compared to children and teenagers where their brain is still developing. Doesn't mean it's impossible, it just means that we're going to have to put in more work than the younger versions of ourselves, but making sure that we stay consistent, we sleep well after practicing and learning skills, and most importantly, reduce the amount of frustration around it. If you admit to yourself that, yes, I am not so great at this, I'm not going to be an expert from said go, but I track and record my consistency and I stick to it, you're going to get better. Practice the skills you're bad at. The only way to get better is by being consistent, sleeping regularly, and reducing your frustrations around that specific skill. All of these tie in together because your frustration is going to be eliminated once you master it.